behind. Join the new normal of digital world. Let radio and television be at your fingertips. Get news and current events, entertainment, sports, kiddies programs, and more at your beck and call on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Just visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Then you are a global citizen. Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, voice of the voiceless.
Al-IyamoyeTv Radio, voice of the voiceless.
I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land?
Well, it's a wonderful day, and let me welcome you to the Politicos on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. This is a program where we talk about things that are going on around politics as far as Nigeria is concerned and beyond. My name is Moses OKUNLOLA. I'll be your host on the show today. Good afternoon once again.
Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that
I know my culture that once we start the program this way, we do come with political stories that we have. Let's quickly have the political stories. Let's check it out one after the other.
which way Nigeria, which way Nigeria, which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh, sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. We made mistakes during the oil boom, not knowing that was our doom. Some people now have everything.
Well, yes, you've checked the political stories that we have. We have Emefiele remained over alleged procurement fraud stalled. We have Kwara State PDP suspend youth leader over outburst and party activities. We have National Assembly will be more diligent in oversight of MDAs. That is coming from the Deputy Senate President. We have the Niger coup. Tinubu meets Abdul Salam, Ribadu, and others. Also, we have Kano Tribunal reserves ruling on petitions against Governor Yusuf. Ministerial appointment, Tunji resigns as federal lawmaker. Government should not take citizen suffering for granted, and that is coming from Oyo NLC chairman. Those are the political stories that we have today. And on the show today, we'll be discussing, I will be analyzing the ministers that have been chosen and have been sworn in by the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu. As we do say that Nigeria is our country, we can't just fold our arms and look at the way things are going. As a citizen of this country, we need to take some part, and we need to do our own part, while the government will follow suit by doing their part as well. But we just need to be serious as a citizen of Nigeria. There are some things, many things needs to be done as far as this country is concerned. And that is what we're going to check through on the show today. We want to analyze the ministers. What should be our expectations from all the ministers. You will recall with me that 48 nominees, the president nominates 48 people. The names were being sent to the Senate in 3 batches for screening and confirmation. But the senators approved the nomination of only 45, while they declined the confirmation of 3 under the guise of waiting for security clearance. It baffles some people while it comes as a shock or maybe surprise to some people as they drop the former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. They also dropped Stella Okotete from that is from Delta State, and also Abubakar Danladi from Taraba State, following many things that are happening, and they're still waiting for the security clearance. But leaving these 3 alone, the 45 people that passed through has been confirmed, and they have been given different portfolio for them to manage. So let's quickly run through the names of the ministers that we have in Nigeria presently. Now, I think after this swearing in, the work starts immediately. And what are the expectations of people? Actually, we have different mixed reactions. Immediately they have been sworn in. Nigeria has been having their comments and their view on different personalities that were being given the portfolio, and the portfolio that was being allocated to different ministries, and the personality involved. Some people said some are good, some are bad, why some are ugly. Yes, why some are ugly. We're going to analyze everything on the show today. But firstly, just let's start from the Minister for Art, Culture and the Creative Economy, where we have Anotu Musawa. Yes, that's the Minister for Art, Culture and the Creative Economy. We also have Minister for Defense, and that is Muhammad Badaru. And we also have the Minister of State Defense, that is Bello Matawale. Yes, it's one of the former governors we have in Nigeria. We have Minister of Education, Tahir Maman. Yes, it's the Minister of Education. We have Minister of State Education, Yusuf Sununu. We have Minister of Housing and Urban Development. We have Ahmed Dangiwa. We have the Minister of State Housing and Urban Development, Abdullahi Gwanzo. We have Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudo. We have the Minister of State Environment and Ecological Management, Ishaq Salako. We have Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Innocent Wike. I know Innocent Wike generate a lot, a lot of reactions from people, coming from the angle that is not from the ruling party, and it's also part of the G5, the People's Democratic Party, that are standing against Atiku Abubakar due to the zoning of the party, that if the presidency is coming from the northern part of the country, then the chairman of the party should also come from another region, I think, which is sensible a lot. We also have the Minister of Agric and Food Security, Abubakar Kiyari. We have Minister of State, Agriculture and Food Security again, Alif Sabi Abdul Lai. We have Minister of Interior, Seidu Al-Kali. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga. We have Minister of State Health and Social Welfare, Tunji Alausa. Minister of Police Affairs, Ibrahim Gerida. We have Minister of State Police Affairs as well, Imam Sulaiman Ibrahim. We have Minister of Steel Development, Shuaib Audu. We have the Minister of State Steel and Development. We have the Minister of Information and National Orientation, the Attorney General. They are 45, yes. As you can scroll, you can see their images all right on the screen there. The Minister of Aviation, Minister of Transportation, yes. And that goes to Adegboyega Oyetola, who is the former governor of Osun State. We also have Minister of Work, David Umahi. Yes, is also one of the former governors. We also have Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo. I think many people expect that this man will have a good portfolio as well. And a lot of people, yes, we have 45 ministers as Nigeria stands now. And they were being inaugurated on Monday, which is the 21st of August, 2023 at the State Out Conference Center, Aso Villa in Abuja. Yes, it was done this morning. But different analysis from different people, different perception from different people is what we are going to analyze today. Some people see the appointment as some that are quite very good, why some are bad, why some are ugly. You're still on to Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Let's quickly go on a commercial break. Once we're back, then we analyze from what our people have dropped. We want to see those that are good, those that are bad, and those that are ugly. But you just need to take note of this, that every one of them are very, very good. And this is a correct selection. So we are not here to tarnish the image of anyone or to defame the character of anyone. But from our opinion pool, we just want to see the reaction of Nigerians. You're still watching the Politicos on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio.
Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh, sure.
Thousands have been disappointed severally in their bid to see greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at Tausaf Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at Tausaf Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9, Tausaf Central Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to Tausaf Travels and Tour.
Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we...
To the Politicos on Al-IyamoyeTv Land Radio, where we are analyzing all the ministers. Yes, all the ministers. First on my list, we have Wale Edun. Wale Edun. I think people comment a lot that is the right choice. Almost all public commentators predict that Wale Edun would be the Minister of Finance before the portfolio was being assigned to him. The predictions were precisely on the academic and public services credentials of Mr. Wale Edun, who was Mr. Tinubu's finance minister, commissioner, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State. between 1999 and 2007. Wale Edun was the finance commissioner. And so people expect much from him. That's the reason why people are quite optimistic that he will definitely be the minister of finance. And I'm quite very sure that is the right choice. Yes, with the comment of people. Mr. Wale Edun has a rich background in economic international finance, merchant banking, corporate finance, and national and international level in reputable organizations. He holds a BSc in economics from the University of London and a master's in the same course from the University of England. You know, I think he's capable. Yes, people applaud this choice that he did well. Also, Mr. Ledun is the close associate with the president and also going to be the coordinating ministry. He's going to be the coordinating minister of economy, a position that last held by another finance. We're talking about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who served in the administration of the former president Goodluck Jonathan, now the director general of the World Trade Organization. Perfect match, Wale Edun. Perfect match. Also, let's analyze another person. We have Ali Pate. Yes. Like Mr. Wale Edun's prediction to head the finance ministry, this man also deployed to the health ministry is a round peg in the round hole. Many commentators agree that is the right choice for it. He's an international renowned economy, academic, and public health expert with vast experience acquired at home and abroad, including the World Bank. Yes, Mr. Pate from Bauchi State also has an added responsibility. He would be in charge of the social welfare, a new addition to the health ministry. His new title is Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare. I think he's going to do well. Talking about the experience he had and his choice of weed. Because even before his appointment as the Minister of State, he had served as Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer of National Primary Health Care Agency between 2008 to 2011. At the agency, he introduced reforms and improved the organization intervention into public health practice nationwide. And this shows that he has a huge experience regarding this. Another one, we have Bosun Tijani. Why some people say maybe he's the youngest out of the minister. Bosun Tijani is from Ogun State. He's just 46, yes. Just 46. He's one of the young top in the cabinet. He had grilled moment with the senators during the screening. You will recall that during the screening, he's a tug of war. Yes, he really tried. But I think he's the right person. He's a youth and he has a fast knowledge when it comes to IT. And yeah, I think that is a perfect choice. Also, we have Lateef Fagbemi-San. Mr. Fagbemi is one of the three senior advocates of Nigeria nominated by President Tinubu to serve in his cabinet. As soon as his name surfaced as a ministerial nominee, many had tipped him to be the next federal attorney general and the Minister of Justice, otherwise known as the country's chief law officer. He's a successful lawyer who has proved his mettle over the years. His deployment into the Justice Ministry is adjudged to be a very good one because of his avowed commitment to the rule of law and utmost respect for the sanction of the Constitution. People have a lot of belief in this man, Lateef Fagbemi, that is going to do justice, and it is very is the round peg in the round. Oh, Mr. Fagbemi is from Kwara State, and now, as is bail in the court, it is time to walk to talk, especially regarding some of the policy tips and reform he mentioned during his Senate screening. During the screening, he made some promises, and I think it is time for him to implement all the policies or to unveil all the policies he have in his opinion. Let's also analyze. I will call him Jagaban anyway. When you hear his voice, you know him. I don't want. Some people see him as a controversial politician. Let me use that politician, and that is the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike. Assigning Nyesom Wike to the FCT Ministerial has been doubled a masterstroke by President Tinubu, although some critics disagreed. Some people are coming from the angle that why do we have Wike in this cabinet? But we need to understand something in Nigeria, that we are one, regardless of your party, regardless of your tribe, regardless of where you come from. We're talking about one Nigeria. Nyesom Wike is not a member of APC, he's not a member of the ruling party, he's a member of PDP. But because of the ability, yes, I want to believe that the President Tinubu, will have seen something in him before agreeing to make use of him as the Minister of FCT. Mr. Wike is a product of compensatory politics in this cabinet of Mr. Tinubu. His appointment is believed to have been occasioned by the role he played in dividing the PDP and helping the president win Rivers State in the February presidential election. That is what some people say. Because of the role he played and for dividing PDP, you know, is a tug of war. The G5, the integrity group, is not a joke at all. But even its compensation is not compensation. I think Nyesom Wike is a man of himself. And in fact, I project personally, I thought they would be giving him the Ministerial of Labor works, and but I think FCT is good as well. People applauded that he is a good one for him and is going to perform very well. There are some of the appointments that some people see as a bad one. And some people react that they are not good at all, that they are bad. Part of it is the one of Dele Alake. Actually, there's no law that says that ministers must be assigned a portfolio that matches his academic qualification and job experience. Nevertheless, it is easier for ministers to excel in familiar stuff of professional knowledge and job experience. But bad in the context of this analysis is essentially about the mismatch in the portfolio allotted to some of the ministers as against their pedigree, competency, and also the portfolio they held in the past. The first that people complain about is Dele Alake. People recall May 29 when they swore in the new president. I think Dele Alake should be part of the first appointment being made, while the president makes him the spokesperson. Average Nigerian thought, average Nigerian we have it on our thinking that Dele Alake will be the Minister of Information. But now making him is something quite funny. Anyway, something quite funny. Most analysts and commentators have asked Dele Alake would head the Information Ministry based on his impressive background in the media as a newspaperman for years, in addition to his public sector experience. In fact, it was a wonder that the president nominated him to be a minister, having previously chosen him as a special advisor on media, publicity, and strategy. That is where we believe this man will be more active and useful. But we wonder why the president needs to remove him. Mr. Dele Alake is from Ekiti State, acted as the spokesman of Mr. Tinubu, a job which he did well within the short time before appointing the ministry, appointing him as a minister. I think he did well, and Mr. Alake is one of the closest men to the president. We always have it at the back of our mind that the president will use him in the right ministry. But we are just talking from the experience he had. We're talking from academic qualifications. But to you, Dele Alake, is it the right choice? Yes. Is it the right choice? Where Dele Alake will be heading the solid mineral development ministry. I think but God will help us. Yes, God will help us. Also, Festus Keyamo. Festus Keyamo has been an active politician in APC. He works very well that Tinubu emerged as the president. I can recall the conversation between him and Dino Melai alongside with FFK. Well, the senior lawyer is a bit lucky this time that he would be the substantive Minister of Aviation, unlike his previous junior portfolio in the immediate past administration of Muhammadu Buhari. However, aviation is not it's not his line, nor is his regulatory person, which is essentially one of the core responsibilities of the ministry, aside from assuring strict compliance by aviation players with standard operation procedure. At least one would have expected that he would have been given the ministry where he previously public service experience would come in handy, or in a less technical ministry. Like the case of Dele Alake, Mr. Keyambu only relied on technical assistance to guide him through the policies. Yes, that is what some people will be, that is what we think he can do for now. Being a son and taking him to be the Minister of Aviation, I think that is actually, we can't change it all, but I think that is quite worrisome from that angle. Also, we have Adebayo Adelabu, who is from Oyo State. He's a technocrat when it comes to finance, accounting, and banking, who had previously served as the Deputy Governor of Operations of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. Adebayo Adelabu is to superintend over, just to look after the Ministry of Power. Adelabu, well, the reason why I smiled, a person that has been working actively, that all his life, its experience is basically on finance. Now you are not taking him out of the place just to make him to a Minister of Power. Well, I think he will be able to work there, but I don't think it's the right choice with the portfolio given to him. Yes, giving him well-known public service record, many are thought that it would be given the budget and national planning, or at least the portfolio where he can express, yes, where he can work actively. That's talking about the trade and investment. I think there is some mismatch there regarding Dele Alake, Festus Keyamo, Adebayo Adelabu. I think there is a mismatch there. But you're still on to Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Let's quickly go on the commercial break. When we're back, we check the ugly side of the ministers, and we conclude on the show today. You're still on to Al-IyamoyeTv and radio.
Thousands have been disappointed severally in the B2C greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at Tausaf Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at Tausaf Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9 Tausaf Central Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to Tausaf Travels and Tour.
to know which way Nigeria is heading to. We made mistakes during the oil boom, not knowing that was our doom. Some people now have everything, while many, many have nothing. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to? Green revolution is a reality. Let's give it a chance to grow. Let's join our hands to farm the land so we can have enough food to show. Let's save Nigeria so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Way to go.
On Al-IyamoyeTV and radio on the Politicos, where we analyze the ministers that we have. We have 45 ministers now, but people are skeptical about petroleum. Who will be in charge of the sector? And you will recall that the last administration headed by President Muhammadu Buhari, he is the Minister of Petroleum. And what happens is Tunji coming to take head of this ministry because it's very, very important. And part of the choice, for example, the Minister of Sport, when you check his profile very well, he is a farmer and a politician. There's no traces of being a sportsman. People condemn this as well. The Minister of Education, people frown at this as well too. That is not the right choice. So that it will not be the case of Adamu, the recovery during the last administration. We're just urging our leaders that it's high time as a country we should come together as one. We shouldn't select people based on compensation. We shouldn't select people that are close to us. We shouldn't pick people that we know we just need to give them because they support our cause to be maybe the governor, the president, or whatever you. But what is much more important is that we just need to focus on how to move Nigeria forward, how to build this country. That should be what we should look out for, and that is the advice we're giving out. Very shortly, the different states now, I think some states have selected their commissioners. It will be picking the commissioners. We just need to look inward. Let's choose the right people. Let's choose the right set of people that we know that I believe in our dream and that will make this country great. Congratulations to all these ministers, but we're training to them that there are more for them to do. Nigeria is in the states. I don't want to say we are hopeless, but with this renewed hope promised, and with this set of people, we believe Nigeria will be great. Things are not smiling in this country. Many people are not happy with the state of our economy. But with a speech from our president, things are coming to be good. Things are coming to be balanced. What we suffer for today will definitely bring a smile on our face tomorrow. And that is the reason why as a Nigerian we need to take part. We need to do our own part to make this country great. We're traveling out of country, we travel to different parts of the world, just looking for the greener pasture. Don't forget that this is your country. This is your fatherland. This is our fatherland, this is our country. We need to play our role. We need to be active. We need to come together, to work, to unite, because united will stand, divided will fall. This is not a matter of sentiment. This is not a matter of tribe. This is not a matter of religion. We should all have believe in one Nigeria. And all these ministers should know that there is more to do in this country. Because checking the last administration in this country, there are lots to be changed. There are a lot to be done. And we have believed that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the new president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we have a strong belief that you are told in the direct way, and God will continue to be with you as well. Very shortly, we'll be having the SA, the SSA, and different appointments as well. We're urging you as a president, please help us to choose rightly. Give us people that believe in your cause, and those people that we can work together to make Nigeria great, to take us to where we're going as a country. It has been long. We're swinging under development, developing country. We need to be developed. But to get to the path of greatness, there's some sacrifice that we need to make. That's why we're training out to everybody that we kind of need to play our part. And this country will stand forever. That is why we're going to draw the curtain of the Politicos on the show, on station today. We'll meet next week, Wednesday, where we talk about another interesting topics. My name still is Moses OKUNLOLA. Thanks for watching.